There are 4 plug-type passenger doors on the A320 that open outward and forward, parallel to the aircraft. There are 2 on each side of the fuselage at the forward and aft ends of the passenger cabin. The doors are normally operated manually from either the inside or the outside of the aircraft. Each door is also fitted with an emergency escape slide. The passenger doors open normally from the inside by raising the door control handle, which unlocks the door. The door moves slightly inwards and upwards and can then be pushed outwards to its fully open position. A gust lock will engage when the door is in the fully open position. A hydraulic damper actuator installed on the door dampens door travel, especially in windy conditions. To close the door, the gust lock push button is pressed to release the gust lock, and using the door assist handle, the door is pulled inwards. Then, the door control handle is moved down to the lock position. Touch the play button to play the video. Each passenger door has a mechanical indicator at the top of the door to show whether the door is locked or unlocked. When the door is locked, the word "locked" in green is visible in the indicator window. When unlocked, the indicator changes to "unlocked" in red. An escape slide is stowed in the container attached to the inside bottom of each door. To arm the slide, the arming lever is moved down to the arm position, which connects the slide girt bar to floor brackets on both sides of the door. An indicator on the slide arming lever shows "armed" in red when the slide is engaged. With the slide armed, when the door control handle is raised in an emergency, the hydraulic damper actuator, normally used to dampen door movement, automatically opens the door by releasing gas stored in a cylinder into the actuator. As the door opens, the slide automatically inflates in about 3.5 seconds. A crew member can manually inflate the slide using the manual inflation handle if the automatic operation does not work. Touch the play button to play the video. To disarm the slide arming lever is moved up to the disarm position, and the slide disarmed indication will now be shown in green. An installed safety pin and flag is removed from its stowage position and inserted into the arming lever to prevent accidental movement of the slide arming lever. In the event of an emergency water landing, the slide may be disconnected from the aircraft using a disconnect handle. A lanyard connecting the slide to the aircraft frame must be cut after the slide has been disconnected to allow the slide to float clear of the aircraft. The slide may now be used as an emergency life raft. When opening the door from the outside, push in the flap and grasp the handle. Raise the handle all the way up to the horizontal green line. This action unlocks the door and disarms the escape slide if it is armed. The door may now be pulled out to its fully open position. Touch the play button to play the video. There is a white slide armed light that will illuminate if the door control handle is moved, warning the crew that the escape slide is still armed. In addition, there is a red flashing cabin pressure light that warns the crew if there is a residual pressure in the cabin after the engines have been shut down and the slide has been disarmed. Do not attempt to open the door until after this light goes out and all residual cabin pressure has dissipated. Both of these lights are visible through the window, from the outside of the aircraft. There are two plug-type emergency exits over the wing on both sides of the cabin. These exits can be opened from inside or outside the aircraft and may be used in case of emergency evacuation in addition to the regular cabin doors. Each door weighs about 15 kilograms. To open the overwing emergency exit, first remove the handle cover. The internal handle light and slide armed indicator will illuminate. Pull on the handle and the emergency window exit will fall inwards. Lift the exit out of the frame using the handle and the grip mold and throw the exit out onto the wing. There is one dual-lane escape slide stored in a fuselage compartment near the trailing edge of each wing that will automatically deploy when an overwing emergency exit is opened. The slides are always armed, however. If the slide fails to deploy, a manual inflation handle located in the upper left corner of the open emergency exit window can be pulled to manually deploy the slide. Touch the play button to play the video. There are two sliding side windows in the cockpit that can be used as emergency exits for the flight crew. Above each window, in a small ceiling compartment, is an escape rope that is long enough to reach the ground through either window. The cockpit windows can be opened from the inside only. The cargo doors are installed on the right-hand side of the aircraft. The forward and aft cargo doors open outward and upward using pressure supplied by the yellow hydraulic system. These doors can be opened from the outside only. If the yellow hydraulic system pump fails, a crewman can use a hand pump on the hydraulic maintenance panel to pressurize the system and open or close the doors. When the main cargo doors are correctly locked, a green mark is visible through small circular viewing windows along the bottom edge of each door to indicate that the cams of the safety mechanism are engaged with the door locking hooks. The door to the bulk cargo area is a plug-type door that manually opens inward and upward. It may be opened from the outside or the inside. There are 4 inward opening plug-type doors, which provide access to the avionic compartments. These doors are located on the lower fuselage, near the nose landing gear bay. Door indications are displayed on the ECAM door page. A rectangular symbol in green represents each door when it is closed and locked. When a door is unlocked, the door indication turns amber, with a corresponding amber label to indicate the type of door that is open. The slide legend appears in white when the emergency escape slide is armed. An ECAM caution is generated whenever a door is opened with at least one engine running.